We are here at the CMIP studio here at NAB Show 2022. My name is Neil Nixon and I'm speaking with Eric Tang, CTO and co-founder of LivePeer. Good afternoon, Eric. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Neil.
So tell us a little bit about LivePeer, if you wouldn't mind.
Yes. So LivePeer is building the world's open video infrastructure. And what we do is we build a full stack of open source technology. But at the same time, we also build a open and decentralized network that provides scalable transcoding. So the combination of these two things allows people to be able to build a video applications or video services in a very open way, and that dramatically creates more access to kind of video streaming in general.
And how would you describe your key differentiator between you and other players in the market?
Yeah, I would say the number one big thing is the fact that we are open in the sense that the entire video stack is open source, right? So that's from the node software that we write all the way to the media server that we create. Everything that we do is open source, and that's that's because we kind of started from this route of just open source development. We think there should be more open source technology in the video stack, and we'd love to we wanted to see more of that. We started building that, and over time that became more of a full stack solution. So that's one thing. The second thing is that we utilize. We borrow ideas from the blockchain world, where we actually create a decentralized video transcoding network, where anybody from around the world can bring transcoding capacity onto this kind of two-sided marketplace, where people are encoding providers are competing with each other on price and the quality of service that they provide, and on the other side, anybody with video that needs to be transcoded can use this network to transcode that video, right? So because it's open source and decentralized, and because this whole tech stack is decentralized, it gives rise to more scalable and sometimes completely different types of video applications.
Understood. So I think visitors to NAB Show over the last few years will be familiar with the Mist Server product line. What is it you're showing at this year's exhibition particularly?
Yeah. So Mist Server joined the LivePeer family through an acquisition last year, and it's been a really exciting 6 months for us. We've been working together hand in hand. One of the things that's been really exciting is Mist Server has always had a kind of an open source component, but also an enterprise component, right? And some of the features that were available in the enterprise component are really valuable features. So after the acquisition, we worked together to open source the entire product. So now everything inside the Mist Server is open source. And then at the same time, what we did in the last 6 months is merging together the two pieces of technology so that it becomes a single product, and that's the thing that we've been working on. It's called the LivePeer Catalyst. LivePeer Catalyst, think of it, we're calling it a decentralized media server, right? So what's decentralized about it? Well, it's still a media server, and it has all the great features that comes with Mist Server, right? It's low latency. It has very low memory footprint. It's written in C++, all from the ground up. It has all the ingest and playback protocols that it offers. But at the same time, it now also allows you to directly use the LivePeer network for scalability. Because one of the things about building video infrastructure is that scaling is difficult and very expensive, as well imagine. We all understand, right? But with the LivePeer network, it brings this really scalable and affordable transcoding capacity, because people can kind of provide their excess capacity to the networks, right? And everyone is doing that. So this, alongside with the open source Mist server, that combining into Catalyst, is just a much easier product to use. You can just deploy one package of software. You can kind of run your whole video stack on this software. We have users who run millions of minutes, tens of millions of minutes of video per month. And they only deploy a few instances of this across the world, and they're able to handle millions of viewers and with a tiny budget. And that's, I think, the really unique thing that we're bringing to the market that nobody has seen before.
Fantastic. And I know this is a very fast-moving market, and making predictions is often unwise and a little difficult, but where would you expect your business to be maybe at next year's NAB show?
Yeah. I think in the next 12 months, we're going to invest much more into this LivePeer Catalyst product, making that, just adding many more exciting features into it. We want to see this to be an entire video stack, right? So we're building integrations with other key pieces of technology that are going to be needed, not only for kind of UGC users, but also for premium kind of OTT platforms, where we have an interesting partnership with NetInt that is a kind of a next generation ASIC provider, right? They're going to bring AV1 transcoding capability onto the hardware, and we're working together on some to enable a few different services that will allow kind of premium OTT providers to use this really affordable and scalable open source technology.
Fantastic. Well, Eric, it's been a very interesting conversation. I thank you very much indeed for your time, and thanks for joining us this afternoon.
Yeah, thank you, Neil. I appreciate it.